everyone, and welcome back. We're diving into something pretty special today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're looking at the Heartbeat Human Connections episode,
Nice.
specifically the New Year's edition. And you know us on AI for the People, we love all that tech stuff.
For sure.
But sometimes it's good to unplug.
Definitely.
Remember what makes us human.
Absolutely.
And these stories of kindness
Yeah.
from around the world.
Yeah, what about them?
Oh, they're amazing. Super inspiring.
I bet. You know, what I think is really cool about this episode is how it shows kindness as like this building block of society.
It's like its own kind of tech, almost.
Right?
They even have this expert on the show
Oh, yeah.
who talks about how kindness, especially when we teach it to kids, can lead to all this good stuff.
Like what?
Greater empathy, emotional intelligence, even higher self-esteem.
Oh.
It's like kindness is the spark that
Yeah.
sets off a whole chain reaction of positivity.
That makes me wonder, we can program AI to learn and adapt. Can we, program ourselves to be kinder, too?
Ooh, that's a good one.
And what would that do for the world?
Right. We talk about that a lot on AI for the People, too,
Yeah.
using tech for good.
Totally. And this episode shows how human connection can be its own kind of powerful tech.
Okay, so let's get into some of these stories.
Let's do it.
The episode has this top 10 list.
Okay.
And it is seriously inspiring.
Mm.
We've got a librarian who starts this huge book donation drive to get books to people who don't have them.
Wow.
Then there's this group of friends in London doing a secret Santa for homeless people, spreading some cheer.
I love that.
And get this, there's this artist in Paris who's painting murals with famous quotes about kindness right on city walls.
That's amazing. What really gets me is how different all these acts are. Shows that kindness can be big or small. It's not just about giving stuff. It's about giving time or skills, even just listening to someone.
Totally. It's about seeing that everyone's human and being compassionate.
Exactly.
And this episode shows that kindness isn't just for one place or one group of people. It's everywhere.
It's a universal language.
Exactly. Speaking of global stuff, have you heard of the hashtag Global Kindness Challenge?
Oh, yeah, that's huge right now.
People from over 50 countries,
Oh.
all doing an act of kindness each day.
Really shows you how a simple idea can become this big movement. Makes you wonder, if we can get so many people on board with kindness, what else could we do?
That's something we're always thinking about on AI for the People, how to use tech and people's smurs to solve big problems.
Yeah, I love that.
And it's not always about huge things either.
Right.
This episode talks about a guy named John from California who keeps a kindness journal.
Oh, what?
A kindness journal.
Hmm.
He writes down every act of kindness he sees or does.
Hmm.
It's like a way to be more grateful and make kindness a habit. Have you ever tried anything like that?
I haven't done a journal, but I do try to remember the kind things I see or experience.
Yeah.
It reminds me that even when things feel crazy, there's still a lot of good out there.
I love that. It's so important to notice those moments of connection, like they're little sparks that could start something amazing. And that's what's so cool about Heartbeat.
Yeah.
It shows how we all have the power to make things better just by being kind.
One act of kindness at a time.
Exactly.
It's like, be the change, right? But they actually show you what that looks like.
Exactly. And we talk a lot about how AI can solve big problems.
Uh-huh.
But these stories show how sometimes something simple, like an act of kindness,
Yeah.
can make the biggest difference.
It's amazing what people can come up with when they really care about something.
Okay, ready for the top 5?
Hit me.
This is where it gets really good.
Yeah.
We've got a subway musician in New York who just gives this impromptu concert for this lonely old person, a nurse in Kenya, who uses her free time to teach people about basic health stuff.
Wow.
In a cafe in Melbourne that starts this pay-it-forward thing where you can buy coffee for someone in need.
I love that. It's so interesting how they're all tackling different things. The musician is fighting loneliness. The nurse is helping with healthcare access. The cafe is about poverty.
Right. They see a problem and think, how can I use kindness to help?
Totally.
It's like each act of kindness is a piece of code, and when you put them together, you get a program for a better world. Like how we build AI, layer by layer, connection by connection.
I see what you mean. We talk on AI for the People about how important data is for training AI.
Right.
Well, these stories are like data for humans.
Showing what we can do when we care about each other.
Exactly.
And the episode has even more. From Spain and India, a retired teacher reading to kids in hospitals in Spain, and then this farmer in India who made a free vegetable stand so everyone could get fresh food.
See, it's everywhere. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, we can all be kind.
Like they're saying, forget all those differences. Kindness is something we all get.
Yeah. And, it's not just about the one act itself, it's about what happens next.
The ripple effect.
Right. When we see someone being kind, we want to be kind too. It spreads.
Which brings us back to that hashtag global kindness challenge.
Oh, yeah, that's the perfect example. People all over choosing to do good. Makes you wonder, if we can do this with kindness, what else could we do if we all work together?
That's what we try to figure out on AI for the People, how to use tech and smarts to make things better.
Exactly.
I imagine if we had that same energy for climate change or poverty.
So many possibilities.
It all starts with realizing we're all connected. And that's what I love about Heartbeat. It reminds us we're all in this together.
And that even small things matter.
Like John in his kindness journal. Anyone can do that.
It's about looking for those chances every day, saying something nice, listening to someone, just little things to make their day better.
Like we're all part of this giant network.
Yeah.
And each act of kindness is a connection that makes it stronger.
The more connections, the better it works.
Heartbeat says kindness is contagious.
Uh-huh.
Let's hope everyone catches it. Speaking of spreading things, have you heard the latest AI for the People?
Oh, yeah.
We had this amazing talk about AI ethics.
Oh, just
All about the challenges and the potential of AI for everyone. Anyone who wants to know about the future of tech should check it out.
It's something we all need to think about.
So if you want to hear about tech and humans, come join us on AI for the People.
Absolutely.
But for now, back to Heartbeat and all this kindness.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
The episode ends with this really cool idea, comparing acts of kindness to snakes shedding their skin.
Ooh, like a fresh start.
Yeah, and it's perfect for this year. The year of the snake, a time for new beginnings.
It's a good reminder that we can all change and change the world around us just by being kind.
So as we start this new year, let's all try to be more kind, more caring, more connected.
Let's make it the year of kindness spreading everywhere.
I love that. And before we finish this deep dive, I want to hear from you. What act of kindness really stuck with you? And how are you going to be more kind in your own life?
Tell us about it on social media. Use hashtag kindness ripple effect. We want to hear your stories.
Every little bit counts.
Let's make kindness something we do every day.
Thanks for joining us on this journey of human connection. We hope you feel inspired to go out and make the world a kinder place. And hey, if you want more cool conversations about tech and being human, check out our main show, AI for the People.
Yeah.
We've got some awesome episodes coming up about all kinds of things like AI ethics and how AI could solve those really big problems in the world.
It's going to be good stuff.
We'd love for you to join us.
Oh, definitely.
But before we go, let's get back to this Heartbeat episode and its message about kindness.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It really reminds us that we all have the power to change things.
We don't need some fancy algorithm or anything. Kindness is already there.
It's like that saying, be the change you want to see. It's telling us to get out there and do something.
We're not just watching the world go by.
Exactly. And the cool thing is, even small acts of kindness can make a difference.
They can inspire others to do the same, like a chain reaction.
Like that butterfly effect, you know?
Right.
A small change can have a big impact.
Exactly. It's like with AI, the more data you have, the better the results. And with kindness, each act is like data for all of us.
It shows what's possible when we care about each other.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Heartbeat, human connections, we have a challenge for you.
A challenge.
What's one act of kindness you can do today?
Ooh, good one.
It doesn't have to be huge. It could be something simple, like giving a compliment, listening
Yeah.
to someone, or just holding the door.
Kindness is something you practice.
Right. The more you do it, the easier it gets.
And the more we all do it, the better the world gets.
Thanks for hanging out with us on this journey of human connection. We hope you're feeling inspired to make the world a kinder place.
We hope so too.
And don't forget to check out AI for the People for more cool conversations about tech and being human. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep on diving deep.